Hey guys, welcome to the reading. So first off, I have like a channeled message for everyone right now. We are in a period of reflection, particularly when it comes to moon energy. I mean, the moon energy, I'm just getting like the moon on the water, the reflection of the moon on the water. The moon is a symbol of, well, feminine energy, but also cycles. And the moon, think about a full moon period. What does a full moon period do? A lot of the time people have like heightened emotion. I do feel that right now there is heightened emotion, particularly around, politics, the state of the economy, things like that. So it's important for you, however much you want to get involved with that is fine, but it's also important for you to remain a little stable in this time when people are not feeling stable. You want to ground yourself, you want to get outside. I mean, I know they would say go outside and touch grass. I mean it though. Go outside, touch grass. Okay. You should also be like in receiving mode or getting to your crafts, like whatever those are, whether it's painting or a side project. Don't reach, don't grasp, don't try and control the situation by force. It's best to control by like non-action right now. And for some things, like if you're one of those people that need to go out and like protest, whatever, do what you need to do. Your intuition is going to be telling you everything you need to know right now. Really, you probably don't even need this. And honestly, I'm going to restructure for right now how I am doing these weekly readings for people, because I feel like you need to focus less on relationships and more on yourself. When you focus on yourself, when you love yourself, when you make yourself whole, that is when the relationship you desire will come into your life. And if you are watching a reading to figure out how to go about a particular relationship, it might mean that you're not ready for that relationship, okay? Like if you always gotta know what someone's doing or thinking, or like what their next move is or what their plans are, like, why is that? Okay. We're also being asked to reflect on our past cycles, the cycles of change and passage of time. As I was sitting down cleaning up my desk, these three, and strangely enough, all of these cards have two people on them. Mirroring energy. No, I'm not talking about a twin flame. I'm talking about people in general are going to be mirroring your wounds, insecurities, your strengths, all of these things. Okay. Rising spirits, from the ashes, or okay, I said ache. So, for some of you have pains that you need to release from your past. From the ashes of the past, you soar into your rebirth, overcome destruction. Lost in time. Don't wait for permission to move on. Seize the moment. Take action now. This could be from anything, for anything. If you are someone who's worrying about, a job or money or moving or a person, for some of you, this is you asking, like waiting for permission to like move on from a person. Just do it. Like if they're not showing up, they're not gonna show up. Okay, if they wanted to, they would, right? Tangled threads. Sort through the past to get clarity for your future. Weave new patterns. So you could be into seamstress. I don't know why I said it like that. You could be a seamstress, or maybe you like creating clothes or crafting clothes or something. I would suggest getting into this. you're meant to try different things right now as well. I always try to remind myself not to be comfortable in like places I go, things I do, people I see. If it's possible for you to like, let's say you go to the same grocery store every day, it's things as simple as going to a different grocery store. You're probably gonna find better deals or something, you know what I mean? Or let's say at work you act a certain way or do a certain thing, you know, just do things slightly different. Find a different route. This could be while driving, you know, do a back road every once in a while, or because we get lost in complacency, and we also get numbed in complacency. You ever like drive the same route every day? Like some people even like report just totally zoning out and just driving and not having any idea how they got there, like completely sober. You know what I mean? Like there's something about, you know, your brain needing kind of like a refresh of some sort. Okay, so first we're gonna go with, I think that's arrows, air signs. You guys are first. Excuse me. What's going on for air signs this week? What do they need to hear and know at this time? God, the energy is so beautiful. Like I was kind of worried about the energy, but after realizing I can just let people freak the fuck out and I can just take the back seat and like not have to freak out with them, things get a lot easier. So maybe you need to hear that. Maybe there's someone freaking out around you and you used to in the past freak out with them. And now you're like, you know what? I don't need to freak out with you. I'm my own person. I can freak out over what I want, you know? What's your air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius need to know right now? We have B, community, cooperation, and sweetness. This is definitely Aquarius energy with the community. Some of you might be getting a little sick or something. I don't know if you've been traveling lately, but like there's gonna be like I don't know, like a throat, chest thing going on. You could need to have honey. Honey might help you. Soil with stability and simplicity. Okay. For some of you, you could maybe plant something. Maybe it's a good time to like plant some sort of seed that will last through winter, whatever kind of plant this might be. Also on top of this soil, there's a plant there, but there's also like mulch and stuff on top to protect the plant from, you know, the oncoming winter. So this is like a very grounding energy. A lot of you need to put your feet on ground because you could be a little bit too air sign right now, kind of like all over the place, you know. We also have moth with mystery, concealment, and illusion. You could be seeing a lot of moths and bees, perhaps. You're also meant to like conceal your moves at this time, okay? You're meant to protect your energy. I almost felt like enemy. So for some of you, let's say like this happened to a friend of mine the other day, and I saw this as like a total sign. Imagine you like your phone dies randomly, okay? If there were people connected to your old phone, I mean like really connected. I mean like they're watching where you're at, your location. It could mean that you need to conceal that right now. You know, if you're someone who needs someone to see where you're at, or if you need at least one person to be attached to your phone, I don't know why you would, honestly, these days. I find that as like a very weird thing. I'm sorry, even for kids, I find it like a weird thing. Like, why would you track your kid everywhere they're going? You never used to need to do that. Maybe some of you are okay with that. I am definitely not. I find it as like a totally weird thing. Anyway, so maybe some of you need to hear that. Like, no one needs to be tracking you over where you're going. What's the overall energy for air signs this week? Ten of Bows, responsibility. So this week, you guys could be struggling with a lot of different responsibilities, okay? People trying to put more responsibility on you. There's also like this I'm getting competition and like, what am I trying to say? Why isn't it coming out right? Energy being put on you, dense energy being put on you from people. People are thinking about you. You have a lot on your mind. You have a lot on your mind. You're trying to figure out how to go about getting things done, or there's something that's weighing heavily on your mind. What is weighing heavily on their mind? Okay. Ace of Vessels, the waters of life. Okay, for some of you, it is a relationship or a date, a new person, finding a new person. Some of you could be pregnant or wanting to get pregnant. Okay, I have an exercise for you. When it comes to visualization, let's say you're someone where you have problems like remembering your dreams or visualizing your future, visualizing a person, visualizing an event. Excuse me, I don't know what's going on with me, I keep burping. So here is a practice, and this was taught to me by this guy called David. He has a channel called Elmer Lockmer Jr. Go check him out if you want. He talks a lot about like the world as a simulation, stuff like that. If you don't agree with that, that's fine. But this is a really good practice for visualizing what you want, what you're manifesting. Okay, so close your eyes, get into a space of peace, breathe deeply for about like 5 breaths or so. When you are at like this point of peace, make sure your phone isn't on, make sure it's not dinging at you or even vibrating or in the same room as you, because even if I get like a vibrate, I have to like look at my phone and be like, what happened? So picture like a leaf. No, hold on, back up. You want to picture yourself near a pond, a lake, a body of water, but the body of water has to have like, forestry around it. So you're sitting at the edge of, the bank, and there's a pond or lake in front of you. You're sitting there, you're watching the water kind of come in and out, or maybe it's settled, I don't know. There's 2 trees on each side of the pond or lake. And then from that moment, you want to create a leaf in your mind, okay? Whatever a leaf to you looks like, whether it's from an oak tree or maybe it's just like one of those really simple leaves like this right here. Okay, from that moment, you want to imagine the leaf kind of swaying back and forth like this, hitting the water, and then the ripples come towards you, okay? So you picture the leaf falling about 10 times. It hits the water, and then the ripples come in, okay? Now try and do this with 20 leaves. Your mind will wander, especially if you are not used to this practice, but you gotta try and get to 20. It's okay if you think about something else. Come back to center, try again. Okay, you don't have to try again for the 20, but try to get to 20. Do this every morning, every night, until you can like do it without really thinking about it, okay? All right, so what is this Ace of Vessels energy? We have the Nine of Bows with respect. You could be feeling disrespected in a relationship. Okay. It came out in the reverse here. If you're not feeling disrespected in a relationship, you're feeling disrespected in some way, form, or fashion when it comes to the dating world. You could be feeling like you're not getting like the type of people you want to see or meet or whatever. Like you feel like the universe is just throwing like chum at you, like a chum bucket at you, and you're like, okay, like what the fuck is this? I don't know. For some of you, you could have gone on a date and you realize this person is like not of your caliber, and you're like, why did this person even come into my life, right? This is just the universe showing you like, why are you reaching so hard? You know, I'm kind of getting like you could be reaching a little harder for something when maybe there's something already in your life that is what you want. Okay, I don't know if you can hear that. But then we also have the World Tree with the Three of Stones, creativity. Okay. There is a cycle completing with a relationship here, or it has completed. Or just an energy of completing a cycle in a relationship. With the Three of Stones, like you're really not meant to be settling with energies that don't vibe with you, okay? So there could be, I feel like there's kind of like a coincidence, no, not coincidence, what am I trying, what has happened here in this relationship that is completed? This could be a friendship for some of you. You could really need to shut the door on this if you haven't yet. There could also be like a friend group around you that you're really not vibing with anymore and you're kind of bored of it, okay? It's like, it's just not entertaining for you. You really need to shut the door on this. Like, say goodbye for good. Just be like, bye. Like, there's no reason to keep the energy around. There's really, really not. Like, it's just unnecessary. I also feel like the energy that is coming in from whatever this is that needs to be shut out or closed off it's affecting your mental state. It's also affecting your person's mental state if there is a person around. And it's also like, it's definitely feeling like an old wound that needs to be like sewn up, if that makes sense. So let's see here. We have the Eight of Vessels, rebirth. It's kind of like this energy just like keeps coming back in. Like when you're, the energy keeps coming back in when you've already kind of sorted it out. Like you've already kind of dealt with the thing, and then it just comes back when you're all relaxed. And you're like, okay, like, why are you here? I don't know. It's something like it just comes randomly without warning. This could be someone that like keeps entering back in, you know? Because you're meant for a rebirth here. You're meant to walk away, go into the unknown. Okay? I'm trying to like get that picture. And you may not be able to get this thing or this new energy, this feeling, this new feeling, unless you truly walk away from this confirmation. What is it that collective is meant to walk towards? I knew the Lovers was going to come out. I knew it. The Forest Lovers, though, this particular card, there's not another person on there. There's not. So it's not a choice. This particular deck is not a choice. This is about you truly walking towards what you love, okay? A person, place, or thing. You cannot walk towards with this other energy attached to you. For some of you, I'm getting it's like a toxic friend. This person's energy is very draining and emotional. Could be a water sign. For some of you, it may be, it doesn't have to be though. But the moon is Cancer energy, so lilies could be significant. And then we have Four of Arrows, Rest. A lot of you are meant to just be chilling right now. So the universe, you know, for a lot of you, if you're trying to go on dates, if you're trying to whatever, I feel like this could potentially be shut down if you aren't properly resting. You're not going to be allowed to like commingle with people that aren't on your tribe, aren't in your tribe, aren't on your level. They will be kicked to the curb. So like, you know, you might be getting frustrated because you're trying to go on these dates or whatever, and like you notice people are just falling off. I feel like there's someone that you already know that is like your person, and like you're still fighting it for someone here. You're still fighting it. You're like, I don't know. I don't know why that could possibly be, but I also feel like you're meant to focus on yourself right now. Okay. We have the Page of Stones with Lynx. This is not air sign, but earth sign energy. Someone could have like a connection to lynx cat, or like a lynx is like your favorite animal. I'm seeing a connection through the phone, so someone could be connecting to you through the phone. Oh, that's interesting. I didn't see this before. So there's a stone behind this lynx cat, and I always wondered, like, why is this the Page of Stones? There's like literally a stone, like he's protecting that stone right there. Like he's protecting that area. You're being protected right now from anything that isn't meant for you, okay? Don't force anything right now either. Like if something isn't working, just like stop and look around. I mean, I did a reading about that the other day, about stopping and looking around and like making sure that you are seeing everything you need to see in the current situation that you're in. So it could be very calm right now, and maybe, you know, maybe you have some sort of attention thing, or maybe you have like this constant need to do. There's a you actually have to calm down. Okay. Chill. All right, let's see. What do air signs need to know before I move on? Sappho with love. There's love here. There really is. There's a burning desire with you and someone. For some of you, you might like think you need something else, but you don't. We have braids. Someone could wear braids. Okay. I'm also seeing like a weaving of like 3. What else? House. Focus on the home. Focus on self-care. What else? Wolf. I always get a protective energy with this wolf. I also get something about a dog. Also, this just hit off my rising spirits. From the ashes of the past, you soar into your rebirth. Overcome destruction. I just got this like image of someone that was like abandoned when they were a child or something, and you had to like live with the wolves or something, and this has Like you might always just think you have to be on the go or always be on the attack or always be doing something, but it's this energy of calming down. It's like this energy of calming the hell down. Also, you're meant to discover more about your own identity at this time. For some of you, you have discovered more about your own identity. I'm getting something about a cycle, particularly with blood here. And there's a wolf here as well. I'm seeing blood, okay. Someone's name could be Angela or Carter. You're meant to write. For some of you, you're meant to be like a writer, particularly like a poet. So maybe getting into poetry right now is a great idea. Okay. All right, I'm going to move on to earth signs. Okay, earth signs, what do you need to know? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn for the week, please. This week, earth signs, you are going to have to, first of all, you should use basil in your cooking. This week, you're going to have to just tell people to like calm down, or like I feel like there's a lot of people that want your energy and you're going to have to be like, I'll deal with you in a little bit. I'm busy. Like, and these are people that maybe you normally were all about like helping, doing things for. You're going to have to be like, look, I'll call you back. I'll talk to you a little bit, because I just feel like this kind of chaotic energy around you where people are going to be wanting your attention, wanting your whatever, but like you need to deal with something. I'm getting. We have earthworm with clarity and rumination. So a lot of you are going to be receiving clarity in a situation. Also, you should use either clear quartz or selenite at this time. Soil came out for air signs. You could be dealing with an air sign. First, you may want to do, if you're witchy and all, you might want to do something with soil. Or maybe just like touching soil. I don't know. Bird. Okay. I'm also getting something else. If you guys have a plant and the plant is acting funny, some of you might actually need to put like a worm in your plant. Sounds weird. I don't know if that's what people normally do, but the worm is going to help. Okay. Or you're going to find a worm in your soil and be like, how did this get here? Something like that. We also have an opportunity coming in here, more air sign energy again with these birds. You could be seeing lots of birds this week, like cute little blue jays. Okay, earth signs. Let's see. So a lot of earth energy here with earthworm and soil, bird. Yeah, so earth energy, and I feel like you're going to be feeling grounded and you're going to be fine telling people to like go shove it, but I do feel like someone's going to try to annoy you, or like they just are being annoying in some sort of way. It's also like time for you to do something for yourself. Whatever that might be. Like, no one else needs to be included unless you want them to be, but like, I feel like you need to do something purely for yourself, okay? For some of you, this is like asking someone on a date or something. What's the overall energy for earth signs? Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Hanging out with a friend could be significant. The Sun of Life. We have fire sign energy. Okay, what the... Why did that just fall out of my hand? Something could fall out of your hand. You may lose something. Some of you are afraid of losing something. Why did the sun fall out of my hand? That was weird. I was obviously gripping onto it, so I don't know what the hell that was about. King of Vessels, Heron. Something emotional. Another bird. Could be also, it's weird that the birds are with the water signs. Wait, why did I say that? Birds are air signs. Water is water signs. What is this King of Vessels energy? This could be you. The Seer and the Seven of Stones with healing. You might be seeing things, like your abilities might be increasing. Okay, if you have any sort of abilities, you could be like physically like seeing things, like when you physically seeing things. I don't know. You could be seeing things like when you close your eyes and you're just kind of like, it's like your abilities are really like kicking off, and it could be causing some sort of like emotional distress in a way. You're meant to kind of just like take these visions and like soak them in without really feeling any sort of which way, if that makes sense. You're also being meant to use them for your own usage. Like if you need to do something in this situation because you've seen something, don't rely on, okay, here's the thing, when you're seeing, don't rely on someone else to confirm it, deny it, or anything like that. Because people, for one, a lot of people, even if they're spiritual, they don't actually get it yet. They may have not seen it yet. They may have not done it yet, but you know they're going to do it. It's weird. You're meant to save yourself from some sort of situation, I get as well. Like, you're not meant to sit around and wait for this to happen. Because if you wait around for it to happen, you're going to be a lot more distressed and stressed out than you would be if you just like picked up and left the situation. Okay. And this could be that situation where you're like, I'm all set. And people might go, wow, what an asshole. But like the fact of the matter is they were totally going to do whatever this was that you were afraid they were going to do because you saw it. Someone may not understand this. But I'm also hearing like your gifts will not increase or get any more powerful unless you start using them. So like if you just ignore the visions that you're seeing, you're not going to get any more. Does that make sense? Like if you're just like, nah, I'm fine. Like this will be fine. You will like, you could even like lose gifts with that kind of attitude. Just here to say it. All right, so what else is happening? Ooh, 10 of Vessels with happiness coming in. So something really nice is coming in for you this week. What is this that's coming in that's nice? A new love, a new lover, a new date, or a date with someone that you already know that you're spiritually connected to here with the Ace of Vessels, Waters of Life. And we have number 5 with the Ancestor. This is someone that you shared a past life with. Like you feel like with this person, like you vibe really well. Like you know that you're a little concerned that you feel so comfortable with this person because you're like kind of the back of your head, you're just like, can I actually trust you? And like that's just your ego, you know what I mean? But like the fact of the matter is like you can trust this person. That's how it's gonna kick off really, really easily. This is someone where like conversation is easy. Being around them feels comfortable. You just feel like you can be yourself. Like this is someone that you could just like get stark ass naked in front of and you'll just be like, whatever. That kind of energy. An elk could be significant, or like a deer's head. I don't know why. Okay, drink lots of water this week as well. What else is coming in? We have the Guardian here with the Green Man and the King of Bows. Some of you could have very like old furniture or you're gonna find like an old piece of furniture. The green man is something that used to be on like really older wooden furniture. It's like usually in the middle at the top, and you know, surrounded by a bunch of like leafy stuff. It's actually like it was like, I believe it's to do with like a guardian, and like the guardian is here. Okay. We have some sort of spicy energy here also with the King of Bows. Someone could be a fire sign. Again, I'm getting like a fire sign energy. There's some sort of healing going on between you and someone when you connect. Like you guys heal each other, like you're healers. You're both healers. And so when you connect, you like heal each other. Does that make sense? You guys could be like, I don't know if you guys are like both witchy or whatever, but like you could be meant to kind of do some sort of ritual together for protection. Or what should the ritual be about? Hold on. What should the ritual... Oh, come on. Could be about like material wealth for some of you. The Woodward, number 11. What's the Woodward? Balance and the Hooded Man. Okay. Something about balance and healing. I don't know. Like maybe you guys just need to, maybe it's not nothing in particular, but it's some sort of healing energy between you two. I see 2 snakes on here. I see the knife. A knife could be significant. Okay. Yeah, the cauldron. What else? Sappho with love. This could also be a same-sex type of situation. We have the moon and the house. These both came out for air signs. Okay, is there a new moon coming in already? I can't remember. Oh, Sunday, September 21st. So you could, maybe you're meeting up with someone on the 21st. You're meant to do a ritual with this person, whoever they are. Okay, if you're not witchy, then it's just meant for you to connect with them and do something when it comes to love. I don't know. All right. So I'm going to move on now to fire signs. Sorry, hold on 1 second. Okay. What do fire signs need to hear and know right now? There's someone that keeps like coming in and out, and it's starting to annoy you. Like, yeah, confirmation. You're kind of like, what's your problem? It's like they just conveniently come back around to just like leave again, and you're just kind of like, bro, like, what are you doing? Okay. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. It's like they come in to distract you away from something, and then they just like ghost again, and you're like, okay. This came out for air signs with soil, stability, and simplicity. You're meant to just like be very still this week. I feel like you're not really meant to do, okay? You're meant to just receive, be in that feminine energy, even if you're masculine, I don't care. We have fog with obscurity and feeling lost. I get it could be like a very foggy week where you are. Now, fog to me actually isn't anything about feeling lost. It's more about the journey. It's also more about protection. In fog, people can't see you, and you could be kind of kept at home. So there could be a lot of working from home this week. We also have preserve, security, forethought, and thrift. You're meant to be very thrifty right now. You're kind of meant to be like a squirrel, like going around finding things. Can I use this with something? Can I do this with something? You're meant to get like creative and kind of like also like maybe can some goods. I don't know. Maybe if you have like cabbage, do like a sauerkraut or something. Something about pickling could be significant. It's going on for fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in this energy. We have Two of Stones with challenge. Okay, so some of you could be getting a challenge, or you have a challenge this week, and your challenge could be actually just sitting still. And this kind of goes along with what I was talking about at the beginning with the two of everything, the mirroring and the reflection, the reflecting. Whatever this challenge is that you have coming in is something that is a reflection of something or a part of yourself. Okay, what is the part of fire sign self that this could be talking about? Ooh, we have Two of Vessels with attraction and love. I see horse energy. Just take it how it resonates. Horse and elk. So you and someone could be very different. Okay, like you could be spiritual, like flu or whatever, and because you're here watching this, so you probably are. And the other person is like totally just like in the Matrix world, just like totally like whatever. I feel like you will overcome this challenge, but it's gonna have a lot to do with you preserving your energy. Okay, for a lot of you, this has to do with being like feminine. Okay, even if you're a masculine, feminine energy is all about not waiting, sorry. You don't need to wait for anyone. What I mean is not reaching, not trying to control or grasp the situation. Allow people to come to you. And this may include you having to wait for long periods of time, but in that moment of waiting, you're meant to look at your world around you. You're meant to create. You're meant to read. You're meant to do the things that you haven't got to do. You're meant to focus on yourself. When you're focusing on yourself, when you're doing this, it attracts those things that you want. I feel like for some of you, this is going to come very easily because you've done this 50 million times before, and this is the time you're going to get it. Like, this is it. This is the cycle. This is the cycle where you get it. You're no longer afraid of abandonment. You're no longer afraid of something not happening. You're no longer afraid of something not working. You know exactly how and what and why something is happening. For some of you, you're like a very, you're very, like you're in a human body, but like there's something else going on there. You might have issues like, you might have very thick skin, and by this I mean like physically thick skin. Like, you are not meant to be penetrated by any knife. Like, if someone tried to stab you, it actually wouldn't work very well. I'm getting it's kind of weird. It's like you have not just elastic skin, but like you have like a very tough elastic skin. It's like a big sheet of rubber. You're meant to be very long lasting, whoever you are. You're meant to live a very, very long life. Okay? Because you're meant to do something. What's this Two of Vessels energy? 222, you could be seeing. Five of Bows with empowerment. Oh, I love it. Now, the Five of Bows in the typical tarot deck is all about like, it's a whole bunch of people like fighting over the same thing or trying to get to the same goal, but like they kind of have different ideas of ways to do it. And it's not necessarily a bad card, but something here, you're going to be very empowered this week. Like all these bows, they're here for you. For some of you, you have a bow. Go use it. Okay. You're meant to like observe as well. Be still and observe. Take a break as well. There's like, if you have social media, take a break. Yeah, the Stag. There's a lot about like a challenge. There's twos, but then there's also like this lone energy here. The Stag is also the Emperor, I believe. And the Stag, I mean, if you think about a stag and a stag do, this is like, you know, someone's husband. But what's the Stag energy? Oh, interesting. They have the Tree of Life on there. They're being defended right now. Knight of Arrows, Hawk. It's an air sign. So we have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here. This could be someone's person here. Queen of Vessels, Salmon. The Journey. Yeah, this is your journey right now. Okay, so we have a... you are on a journey right now. Your person, they are watching you. Whoever needs to know that, they're watching you. They also have very protective energy over you. Now, like I said about someone being very different, if you're coming in as the Queen of Vessels with the Salmon energy and your person is a friggin' hawk, okay, I also get like someone wants to eat you alive in like a spicy way, okay, confirmation. Your person is looking at you like you're a very tasty meal at this time. Also, you're being, you should eat a lot of fish if you can. I also feel like with the salmon and this journey energy here, like you're away from this danger because the salmon is out here in the water, like climbing the mountain, healing, doing its thing, looking pretty tasty. And over here we have like crows eating alive some sort of thing. I mean, honestly, this thing was already dead. But they're eating it. Oh, and that's the Stag. Interesting. I didn't realize that. So for some of you, you could be connected to a person right now that is I don't want to say they're being eaten alive, but they're being put through a journey, a situation where they are, the universe is dealing with them in a way because they weren't, I don't want to say they weren't listening. It maybe had to come to this point. But then for some of you, like they've already been through that and now they're in this hawk energy. What is the challenge here? I just feel like there's more to this. Sten of tones. What? You could need to listen to tuning fork frequencies, tones, different tones. Okay, someone could feel ungrounded. I don't feel like it's you. It could be this air sign. Someone is watching you like a hawk. I don't know. It's the whole thing. Like just look the look on this hawk's face is really funny. Watching you like a hawk. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I'm gonna move on. I just feel like you've heard everything you need to hear. Something about family could be significant this week. The challenge could be to do with family. I don't know. Also, for some of you, you're meant to like focus on something to do with like real estate or homes or something like that. Maybe go see a home. I don't know. What else? Oh my God. Excuse me. I just snorted. Sorry. Leslie Marmon Silka with Community. Okay, so the Community, I feel like you're being seen as like someone that's really awesome this week. Okay, like she just looks like she's vibing. She has the protective eye over her. She's being protected, right? And she's also like from her heart chakra, she is beaming a light on something. Okay, the Community is appreciating you this week. Fire signs. What else? Sylvia Plath with the Dark. Again, there's this symbol here. A lot about protection. I don't know why you need to know you're being protected, but you are. Also, this person is like unrooted. So there's someone around you that's like very unrooted, but I also feel like they are keeping an eye on you for some reason, but they're being blocked from doing something here. Confirmation. What else? Oh my goodness. We also have Angela Carter with Identity. Okay, someone is realizing who you are, and I feel like you are realizing who you are. Okay, you have a more kind of grounded energy with who you really are. And the fact of the matter is, you're the effing shit. Okay, so I don't know. Looks good, fire signs. I'm gonna have to take a little break. I'll be back in a little bit. Water signs. Okay, let's get to you guys now. Right, so what do the water signs need to hear and know at this time? Roll the dice. Okay. So you could need to take a chance on something. I'm also going to roll my 20-sided dice for some reason. Let's see what comes out. So first of all, I have the color red here, which is root chakra energy. Okay, so what number is coming out? We have number 13. So the 13th could have been very significant. Is that today? No, that was 2 days ago. Also, it's 10-10. Okay, a big change, a big ending, a new beginning. What is the number 13? Someone could be born on the 13th of the month. Let me see. So, powerful transformation, the end of a cycle, and rebirth, and it's not bad luck. A lot of people have this misconception about the number 13, Friday the 13th, because of the movie, the number 666, and the number 333. These are all good numbers. No number is a bad number, okay, first of all. The 13th card, I want to say too, is like Temperance, but I could be wrong. 13th tarot card. Oh, it's the Death card. And the Death card is an excellent card. Okay. It's also Scorpio energy. So someone here could be a Scorpio. Okay. Something is down. I'm seeing like an arrow pointing down. So if you're looking for something, look down on the ground. Confirmation. Ooh, okay. Cool. The veil, guys, right now the veil is like super thin. Okay. I love this time of year because everything is so, like I can see everything. I can hear everything. You need to sweep your floors. There's something like behind a couch, under a bed, something. Like you really need to get into the nitty gritty. Do like a deep clean. Something about hedges could be significant. Okay, we have broom, energy clearing, and freshening. So you need to do this. All right, and then we have hedge with potential, boundaries, and indecision. There's something you're kind of like going back and forth over. I also see like the the scales of justice here. So you could be dealing with a Libra. Also, hedges to me mean like mazes, Persephone, Ariadne, like all of these kind of Greek goddesses that have to do with the underworld, navigating the underworld, mazes. Okay, maybe you're going to go through a corn maze, or you have gone through a corn maze. Harvest, determination, and hard work. So it's harvest season. So thank you for the confirmation. It's harvest. You are reaping what you've sown. Okay. We also have tend to maintenance, encouragement, and guidance. So some of you need to I don't know if you need to harvest a garden or something, but it's time. It's time right now. If you have a garden, go out and get all the stuff. Don't let it waste. Okay. We also have moth with mystery, concealment, and illusion. Still, again, with that Scorpio energy. I'm also getting for some of you, you need to harvest, and then you need to prepare your soil for next year. Okay. Let's see. A lunar moth could be significant. We have the Ace of Stones as your overall energy. Very grounded energy. So you could be dealing a lot with plant matter, soil, or you're being called to do this right now. I also see a new financial opportunity coming in for you. What's going on for Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio? Knight of Stones, horse. Okay, I'm seeing a younger earth sign. What's going on with this younger earth sign? This could be someone's child. If it's not a child, it is you needing to focus hard on your work. A Page of Stones, Knight of Stones is someone who always finishes what they go after. They don't procrastinate. They don't, it's a energy of being very focused on your hard work and effort there. I don't know why I'm having issues finishing my sentences. So maybe you're going to be in a very quiet energy this week, kind of just working on your projects. Or a loss of words is significant. Maybe there's a need to not speak about something and just observe and do your work. So that could be significant for some of you where you're at a job and you're seeing something. You're meant to you're meant to observe this moment and keep focused on your work and just keep whatever that is that you've seen in the back of your head for later. I'm getting a slight headache on my left side, which is the feminine side. So something about a migraine. You could be getting a migraine. Could be to do with a vitamin deficiency, vitamin D or something like that. Okay. We have the Three of Bows and we have the Three of Arrows. Interesting. Some of you are you're seeing the end to something. I also feel there's someone around you that's very jealous of you. Or you're feeling this jealous energy. But I really feel it's something that's being directed towards you, this jealous energy. It's interesting because there's three bows and then they're being hit into the heart. Could be dealing with a fire sign. Something about balance is significant. Oh, I didn't even realize this. This is a story coming together. So here we have the person with the Three of Bows. They have an actual bow in their hand. And there's two, bows sticking in the ground, but they've shot one. So you could be like really thinking about where to shoot your next shot, shoot your next arrow, but then it's also like, you know, this could be you that was shooting the arrows into this heart here, this wooden target shaped like a heart. And it's weird because it's a wooden heart, but there's blood. So like, what's behind the heart? Is there something behind there? And it's on fire. You could be just deciding you're done with something. You know, you're kind of just like, fuck this. I don't know. I'm getting kind of that like I said something the other day and it's about Scorpios, right? It was and this is water signs in general. Like when you guys are really done with something, like you don't want to get on a water sign's bad side. I feel like because you guys give so much to a situation, and once you allow someone to come in and feel the deepness, the depths of you, if they fuck you over, they better run. Okay, so it's something like that. Because you could be moving away from something. Perhaps a group here with the Three of Stones. Like you could be moving away from a group of people, a group of friends, a group of somethings. Okay. And I see you wanting to go on this new adventure. Now, I'm not saying like you're going to be like rude here. You could just decide to like completely shut down when it comes to a certain person or people. And then you're just like moving on this journey. In this Six of Arrows, this person is by themselves. Because in the traditional Six of Swords, which this is a Six of Arrows, they are with like two other people. So you could be deciding to just go alone and do something alone. What is this that you could be dealing with fire sign? What is this that, you know, water signs are doing on their own? Something about a sister could be significant. Someone could have red hair. Okay, we have the Seer. You could be going to someone. This person might have some sort of ability, or they may have seen something. You could be going to, I don't know. Who's this Seer? Nine of Bows, respect. There's mutual respect with you and this person. A lot about fire energy. So you have some sort of passion in you at this time. For some of you, you're getting into archery. I don't know. What's going on with this Seer and the Nine of Bows? Five of Arrows, frustration. Okay, why do I feel like you're either feeling attacked? This is what it could be. You could be feeling attacked. And so you're going to someone or a person, a friend or something, and you could be communicating about this, how you're feeling attacked. You know, you could be feeling like this ram here, where you're just getting like arrows shot at you and you're not really sure why this is happening. I don't know where this is, what facet of your life it is in. I don't really care. I'm just here to show the message. What is this Five of Arrows? Like, who is this being directed towards? I feel like it's you. I feel like whoever this is like some sort of protective energy. So I see a younger water sign. So yeah, that's you. You're the one getting shot at. Who's shooting at you? I think someone here has underestimated you and thought you were some sort of victim. Like they thought you were going to be a victim. And you're like, fuck, no, I'm not. All right, who is shooting at water signs? Could be an earth sign here. This person is holding a snake, so this is some sort of snake-like individual. This person also feels like they have this person feels like they're balanced, like they have, I don't know, I'm getting a janky energy from this person. This is someone that has and is working against you. How are they doing this? Two of Bows. They could be trying to force someone to make a decision about something. Confirmation. Doesn't have to be an earth sign, okay? It could be a fire sign. I don't know. Decision came out in the reverse. So it's like, this is not their decision to make. This isn't even their fucking business, honestly. All right, what is this decision about? Could be about a home with 20 the Great Bear. It's also giving me Ursa Major. You could see Ursa Major, maybe in the sky you can see Ursa Major this week, okay? We also have the Blasted Oak, which is the Tower in the reverse. It came out in the reverse. I don't typically take these in the reverse, but I do kind of read in that this person is in the middle of a tower and they're trying to avoid it, okay? And for some reason, they're trying to make you the victim. I don't know why. I feel like you feel left out in this situation here with the Four of Vessels. I feel like this Ursa Major character is like trying to protect their home. If not a home, like something that they feel like is theirs. Like they own it. They're claiming ownership over something. With the Guardian here, yeah, they're blocking you. Ten of Bows, responsibility. Whatever this is that's happening, it's creating like a shift. A big shift, and also it's creating a little bit of drama. A lot about bows. All right, bows being shot. What's the advice for water signs? I also have the number 5 here. 515 could be significant. 135, 815, 521. Fives are about change. So change is coming whether or not someone wants it to happen or not. Okay. Someone could have been born in 1971. Something about the 15th of the month, which I think is today. Something about May 15th could be significant, okay? We have Cauldron. Cauldron is all about mixing together items that don't normally go together to create kind of like this mixture, like it's to create a manifestation or a spell. Some of you could need to make soup this week. Okay, maybe you're a kitchen witch, or you should be. What else? We have Zora Neale Hurston with Story. Yeah, there's some sort of story unfolding right now, and with these, things, these dark images that are like kind of floating above and around her head, I feel like someone's middle name could be Zora or Nora. I was getting someone's name could be Nora. But you're going to be finding out like that there's people that were having conversations about you. And I feel like you're kind of like annoyed with the situation here. Like you see how this is all spilled out on the table. It's like you're going to be discovering this and you're going to be like, well, this is just a mess. Like, the gloves are off too. I feel like with you, like you're taking your gloves off. Like you're like, okay, you want to fight? I'll show you what's up. I'm just getting like a very like angsty energy from someone where you've been very patient and someone's coming along trying to make you a victim and you're like not fucking about it. Like you're just like, absolutely not. Like you're not doing this to me. All right, what else? I don't know why I'm just angry all of a sudden. Okay. Emily Bronta with fantasy. Someone's name could be Emily. I also feel like this person is protecting their home, their roots. Okay, so it feels to me like you're in a very protective energy at this time. For some of you, you do need to let someone or something go. All right, but you could also be reading like a fantasy novel or of some sort. Or you might read a fantasy novel and this will have a message for you. What else? Sylvia Plath with the dark. Leslie Marmon Silko with community. And again, about a fire sign. I don't feel like this is you sending the evil eye, but like I do get someone is sending you an evil eye. Okay, if this is you sending the evil eye, you need to stop that because that is not gonna help you. This is not gonna help anyone in the situation and you need to move on from this, okay? If this is you, like I don't know if you're doing it on purpose, but let's just say you're not. Okay, let's just say like when you look at something, a picture or a person, you feel this anger inside of you, okay? This is showing you a mirror of something that needs to be healed within yourself. And I would suggest stop looking at that thing, whatever it is, and block it if you need to, but like you cannot do this to yourself, okay? This is, so maybe someone here needs to hear that. Like, there's no reason to like emotionally abuse yourself, okay? Like, do you get what I'm saying? Like, for others of you where this could be someone that is doing that to you, like they look at you, they get very jealous, okay? And like, they just can't help it. If you feel that energy from someone, you should block them. The reason for that is because it will allow this person to let it go. You know what I mean? Like, or they'll just keep obsessing about it and then that's their own problem. But at least if you know, if you feel this energy from someone, that maybe it's best to block this person out energetically or physically. I don't know. Something about blocking someone is significant. Like you might really need to block someone because it's for their own good. Sometimes, you know, if I'm feeling a certain way about someone and I know that they're not happy necessarily, I do block them because I go, you know what, maybe my energy is annoying you and that's fine, but I don't want your evil eye. So go away. I don't know who needs to hear that, but there's a change coming in for the better, for sure. I do, you know what, there is someone hyper focusing on you. It's almost obsessive and weird. And, you know, if this is happening, like, what is the reason for this? Like, is there someone that they're upset about? Again, with the cauldron. Someone could be doing witchcraft. There's 3 spoons in this cauldron. An apple could be significant, an apple orchard, apples. Where was I going with this? Like, if this is over like a person, right? If this is about like a girl or a guy, right? Like, you need to ask yourself, if this is you sending that energy, even if it's not, just listen to what I'm saying. Someone needs to really ask themselves, like, why am I blaming someone else for what is going on in my own life, or a person that isn't reciprocating with me? Like, why am I blaming the person like that they love or they like or they think is beautiful? Like, you know, like let's put this in relationship terms, right? Let's say you're with someone, this person exists, and then there's like another party. whatever this, like a lover, right? A lover, doesn't matter if they're dating or like, you know, committed or whatever. Like if this committed partner is like hyper focusing on you, like this person really needs to ask themselves, like, why am I doing that? Right? Like if their partner is not giving them what they feel like they should be given, then why are they evil eyeing you? You know what I mean? Especially if you're just sitting there vibing, you know? It's kind of like, what's really the deal here? It's because this person would rather blame you than themselves. And not even saying they need to be blamed for anything, but their trauma is telling them they need to blame someone. Who knows why? But this person is unrooted, ungrounded here. You see how Sylvia, she doesn't have any roots. She doesn't have legs, okay? Like, she doesn't have anything to ground to. She's just floating in the air with her weird ass, like, veins floating around. Like, I don't know. Like, there's nothing for this person to grasp onto. So they just are focusing. So, I mean, maybe there's spell work being done. There's a lot about cauldrons and stuff, but like, let me tell you, if someone's sending you evil eye, negative energy, they're in for some shit. Especially with this guardian here. I wouldn't do it personally, but that's just me. Hold on a second. What? Is there spell work being done? Four of Arrows, rest. I feel like they're trying to like put you to rest or put you... They're trying to force someone to feel defeated. This is changing though. What kind of energy is this? King of Stones, Wolf. This person could be married. This could be a spouse. Earth sign, maybe? Doesn't have to be. They're using moon magic. Frozen. They want someone frozen. Could be a freeze spell. Okay, if this is a freeze spell, you could notice your person not reaching out to you. You could notice you don't have much going on this week. It's almost like you're frozen in time and there's not much happening. Use this, transmute this energy into doing something creative for yourself. You're not affected by it, just so you're aware. You are being protected, but your person might be feeling a little stuck. I'm hearing the freeze spell is going to backfire and put this person in some sort of frozen situation. The situation they're going to be frozen in is not what they want. It's going to be like they don't have heat, or like, what is going to backfire here? This person could have tried to attack your home, like, Eight of both. Yeah, it has something to do with heat. Also, oh, okay, if this person sends you any sort of energy, the heat for you, the passion for you is going to get stronger over this next week. And the energy towards them is almost going to go so cold. Like, I don't even see this person talking to them. You know, if this person lives with them, there's not gonna be... It's almost like they feel dead towards them. Like, it's almost like everything's gone. Like, the feelings are gone. But, like, towards you, there's this very passionate, fiery energy. Whether or not they're actually stuck with that person or not, it doesn't matter. Like, their feelings are very passionate and hot and spicy. Towards the other person, it's like they want to run away. Okay, so I don't know who needs to hear that, but I'm gonna pop off now. Thanks, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.